I want to say this too, guys, and excuse me for saying it, and I feel really bad saying it, but up until yesterday, I swear to God, I didn't know what Reddit was.
That's like not possible.
Mm-hmm. You heard about it.
It's not
I've
possible.
heard about it, but I didn't know what it was. I thought it was illegal.
Oh, I see. No, I
like
see what
there
you're
was
saying.
elements of like if I go on it, right, that the FBI, and the CIA is gonna know my email address.
Underground shit,
yeah,
like black market.
Well,
yeah.
you just need Facebook for that.
Yeah, but then I, explored a little bit, and I there's this thing, division morbid reality. I clicked on that, and then they have umbrellas under that.
That's a tunnel.
And then people dying.
Oh God, it's the worst.
What?
Yeah, and then I saw the first video I saw was this young kid, 14 maybe, slicing a guy's head off that was alive. It was crazy, in high def.
What?
Yeah.
Just with a knife, and I don't really. She says I can get PTSD from that.
I don't think that you have to feel a certain way while you watch it, but it does creep into your subconscious, and I don't think that it is healthy for you to
I am a little more depressed. I have to say, I really am.
Well,
But he has this thing. He has a fascination for tragedy porn. He loves looking at like kids. You know that image of that young boy in Syria covered in that soot and all that.
Oh, that's so sad.
Like he loves that stuff, and there
Not
that
in a
is
sexual way. Why'd you put porn in
no,
there?
I was about to say, you don't have to say
feel like
porn in
that's-
kids.
That is a real sickness in America. People love to feel bad, and they go through the
Like for
scroll
instance,
through,
when do you hear
but
about
they do nothing.
You hear about the Korean ferry?
No.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so there was this Korean ferry, right? It was a boat, right? And there was these high school kids. They were doing a field trip to an island off of Korea, and it sank, and everyone died.
Mostly kids.
Mostly kids. And CNN had this video of a father, Korean father, seeing the body of his son, right? And you can't see his face. You just see the white tent. And what you also see is like police officers are around the tent protecting it. And you can hear the father mourn and grief, right? And all the police officers are crying, right? And I watched that probably 1,000 times.
What?
Because I cry. I like crying.
You know the story about that one of the teacher, like the teachers were at fault for that because they told all the kids to stay.
I know.
Put.
Yeah.
And one of the teachers that survived hung himself the next
Oh,
day.
yeah,
my
he did hung
God.
himself by an tree. So you did know about that.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, when you said Korean Ferry, I thought you were talking about like a serial killer called the Korean Ferry.
Oh my God. Yes.
Some guy in pink wings, you know what I mean?
Got to kill you.
Yeah, I mean, and also the captain of the ship, right, is in prison for life.
Yeah.
Because he abandoned ship.
He
right?
abandoned ship.
Yeah.
Oh.
If you're a captain, just any captain is listening right now. Not being real. It's not even a joke, okay? Look at me right now. If you're a captain of a fucking ferry or a cruise liner or anything of that sort, and the fucking ship's sinking, I better find your body on that fucking ship
Last
with
one.
the fucking passengers. You should be the last motherfucker in there, okay? You don't abandon ship.
True. That's bad.
It's bad.
I feel like you would be a captain who would abandon ship. There's no way you would stay on
It's
that.
like fucking shit like this. When she says shit like this, that really makes me fucking angry. and
So
puts me in a
bad.
fucking
There is
rage.
an
Power
element
couple.
There is no element of
of
that. Number one,
cowardice about you.
here's the second fucking thing now.
So
Power couple at work right now.
No, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, Gilbert.
Okay.
Stop laughing.
You're
Okay.
a runner. You run when shit gets
Oh
bad. You're
Oh.
not a relationship stayer. Even in relationships, if something remotely goes bad, you want to just run the other direction. You don't want to fix things. You're not a true captain of the ship.
This is so
Stop.
bad.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I just want to say this, okay? Let me ask you something. Am I a captain of a ship?
Well, you always say you're the captain.
I know.
of the ship.
Yeah, this because it's a
Metaphor.
right? But am I a captain of a real ship? I'm asking a question.
No,
No. Why?
because you wouldn't know how to steer a boat in the right direction.
No, because I can learn all that stuff. Why? Because when shit went down, I'd be the first one to leave the fucking boat. That's why I'm not one.
Nice.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm responsible enough to know that there's
Yeah.
Pretty good.
there's no way I can be a captain of a ship because I will leave that motherfucker and you will be eaten by a shark. Okay? Am I in the military?
No.
Because I will run. I will not fight. These are things that I've made choices
deserter.
early on in my life. I look at my life, I look at myself in the mirror, and I know what my character defects are. Okay, I'm a coward. I'm a pussy. I don't fight. All right, but I have assets too that I do, and every human being should look at other faults and their weaknesses and their pros and cons and go, "This is what I should do." Okay, so that's what you're saying. But what you're saying right now is blasphemy.